Okay, so today we're going to make a balancer drive on a Macintosh computer. So we will start by using a different program. It's this one right here. So we're going to click on it to start it. And later on you'll be able to see the name of that program when the dialog box comes up. So here we are. First thing that we're going to pick here is to flash from the file. Now we're going to have to locate where on the hard drive we have that. And currently I just have one file on here just for the demonstration. And we're going to pick that out. It's a version 6.1. And here you can see there's two image files. And we'll pick one to make this. And that's the one we'll grab. We're going to hit open. And then it's going to want us to select the target. So we'll go ahead and select the target. And when we click on this, it's going to give us every available space on the Mac. Now you'll notice here that there's two of them that are plugged in, and it notices that one of them, that G drive, is a real large drive, and that's probably not what you want to use. And that the other one is called SanDisk Timeshift Media, which is what all the Hunter blank drives will come up as. And you'll notice it's 16 gigabytes, so we'll select that one. And then we'll hit select. And then flash. Now it's going to ask you for your passcode for your Macintosh there, the one that you used when you first started up. And it will start to write the file. You'll notice over here on the right, there's a little bit like advertisement that goes on, but you don't have to worry about that. You can see down below that it's showing that you're flashing the file. When you're doing this, you always want to use those drives you get from Hunter. They're actually a special drive, and that's what allows you to write all of this on a 16 gigabyte file. If by chance you are going to use one that you bought locally, you want to make sure you buy a name brand one, like a SanDisk, and you would need it to be the size larger than what the normal Hunter one would be. So instead of a 16 gigabyte drive, you would be using a 32 gigabyte drive. I would only use that if you didn't have the Hunter ones and that you planned on going back within a week or so or doing it, but this way the customer would be up and he could be running until you could get the normal drive and get that all set up for them. Now you'll see that we're about 44% through here, and this will go ahead and it'll get all the way to the end at 100, and then after that it will go through the verify mode. And in the verify mode, you can skip it if you want to. It's right there where you can see the cancel is above the where we're seeing the flashing going on. It'll say skip when it goes to verify. I go ahead and let it verify because it doesn't take any longer than writing this drive. And you'll notice that we've been writing this drive at real speed here. And we're going to let that continue all the way till it gets to 100%. Once it gets to 100%, we will actually speed the video up as it goes through the verify part so that you can see what happens when it's all done. And that will be coming up here pretty soon. As soon as we get to 100%, it should it'll immediately go into the verify mode. Now the program that they make for Windows is a whole lot easier, I think, and a little bit more it kind of walks you through it. It knows which drive you've plugged in and everything, so it works out a little bit better. And it's actually a little bit faster than this one. Now you can see that it's going through and it's skipping, and you can see that I've circled the name of this software so that if you want to go look at it, you can look at it and see what you got. So here we are back at 80% of the validation part of the drive, and you'll notice that it's getting through there, and we just pointed at the little skip button you could have used. But when it gets to the end, and just like with the Windows, what'll happen is now the computer tries to look at a drive and it doesn't understand what it is. So a Mac will say, do you want to inject this? This isn't readable because it's now written in the Linux format. So you just go ahead and hit that. You can see that with this program, it'll allow you to flash another one if you were going to do multiple drives at one time. I've never done it that way. I'm normally just doing one and getting done and then going to the next. So hope this works out for you guys and can help you out.